The Rams and the Bears. Jacob, what's your thoughts on this game, bro?
You know what? I feel like this might have been the game of the weekend just because of how it ended.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like this could have been the game of the weekend in terms of like the drama it brought. I know the Bills Broncos was similar to it, but I'm talking about like the weather conditions, how they played a part into what was going on, the splash plays we had in terms of Caleb Williams making the miraculous throw at the end of the game to take it to overtime. That's why I feel like this could have been, for me, the game of the weekend because defense was stout the whole game. Like they kind of put pressure on the quarterbacks. Quarterbacks were making... Caleb made more mistakes than obviously Stafford did, but I feel like they're making mistakes, but it was more defense more than weather. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
I felt like it was a strong defensive game and one that was interesting to watch, like head coaches really battling it out, like a mental kind of thing. And I feel like the deserved winners came out on top. I feel like the Rams, at the end of the day, they turned the ball over less. I feel like they were better defensively in the right key moments.
Yeah.
They, apart from obviously on the last play of the actual regular time, I feel like the Rams won the game, other than the Bears losing the game. So I feel like it was a good game overall. I liked how Caleb performed. Although, like, if you look at the stats, this is why you have to compare stats and eye test. If you look at the stats, they don't look great. But on the eye, I was like, I feel like he played real well. Mad enough. I feel like he played real well. So I enjoyed seeing that. The Rams receivers came up clutch at the end. Obviously, Devontae Adams with that huge catch in overtime. And, you could see the experience factor played through. And the one thing I've got to cuss about this game is the decision-making from Ben Johnson. Sometimes, we've spoken about it all the time, you've got to take 3 points. You've got to kick field goals. You can't keep going for it. You've literally got to take the points that are there instead of trying to go for it because you end up losing. Similar to the Bills, you end up losing by 3. Do you get what I mean? So for me, that's the one gripe I've got on coaching, but that's my gripe on coaching for all the coaches. I feel like everyone just wants to go for it.
You think that's the Dan Campbell effect that's just come in now?
Do you know what though?
Because they weren't going for it that much.
I now think it's the Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson was the catalyst behind Dan Campbell's decision-making. I don't think it's Dan Campbell. I know Dan Campbell's carried it on, but I feel like it's just Ben Johnson's the catalyst behind it.
Oh, fair.
What are your thoughts on the game?
My thoughts, I think the Rams, I think they were lucky to come out of this game only because I feel like if the Bears, let's say the Bears have been to playoffs before and they're a bit more used to making these decisions, innit, on these clutch moments, I think that the Bears would have went through. Because obviously you've seen what kind of maverick Caleb Williams can be in it with that last throw of the normal regulation time, basically.
Yeah.
So you saw that, okay, this guy can pull stuff out in moments, innit? But the problem is when you ain't been there before, the pressure's a little bit different, innit? And you can see by the composure that the Rams had in the overtime quarter, you can see that, all right, this is a bit of a different game now with Stafford stepping up, with Devontae Adams stepping up. Like, it's just a little bit different, innit? But the Bears team is a young one, innit? So I'm positive that next year there'll be a lot more of a structure to their maverick performances, basically.
I
but
agree.
Do you know what? Like, the Rams, they just took care of business, innit? Even though it went to overtime, they just took care of business. So I can't fault them for that.
No, I definitely agree. I feel like that also Caleb Williams throwing an interception in overtime, there was no reason for it.
Yeah. That one looked so unprovoked.
Because it was also next score wins at that point as well. When it's next goal, like, you just hold onto the ball, let your kicker try and win it from that point. Do you get what I mean? If he misses it, then he misses it. But then the Rams get the ball back and they have to drive a period, like maybe like 20, 30 yards to get into their field goal range. But
Mm.
you just can't turn the ball over there because then you just give them the opportunity to kick a field goal. So they only have to get a certain amount of yards. So you had that in your hands and you kind of threw it away, literally. That's where, as you said, the maturity factor, the mistakes come into play, the experience. And you're right in saying that first year head coach for the Bears versus what, I don't know how long McVay's been in charge of the Rams, but he's so experienced.
Probably
He's
like
been
6
to the
years or
Super Bowl.
something.
Yeah. You can see the cohesiveness he's got with Stafford and Nakua and like how the whole offense and defense runs. So I feel the Rams, I don't know, I'm not with you on the Rams just nicking it, but
I mean, they just nicked it, bro. That little field goal, done.
Yeah, you're not wrong, but it's the playoffs. Anything you can do to win. As long as you get out there with win, you get out there with win. You don't really care about, it's mad to say you don't care about performance, but if you can win playing badly, no one ain't going to care for the next round.
Listen,
you're in.
After this weekend, I hear it the most.
Exactly that.
I hear it the most.
That.